What's up, guys? My name is Caroline. If you're new here, I go live every Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern and every Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, like tonight. And I am super excited to share some of my favorite products that I have discovered at Verishop. I have been on Verishop for a couple of months now, all throughout the summer, and I have collected so many amazing things from bags to sunglasses, skincare products, makeup products, um, clothing, dresses, athleisure wear, so many different things. So I want to share a few of my favorite products that I've gotten from skincare stuff mostly, but also some cool athleisure wear, some bodysuits, and again, anything that I have mentioned in my past live streams, if you've missed any of those, or anything that I'm featuring tonight, um, or in any future live streams, will always be shared on my profile under my favorites folders. You can always check them out there. And I do want to remind you guys all, if you didn't know already, that anything you purchase now during this live stream from any of the products I feature will automatically be 15% off at checkout. There's no promo code that you guys need to enter. Verishop does it all for you. It cannot be easier. So um, it's a really, really simple process. And also, that 15% off is automatically stacked on top of anything that's already on sale. So you can stack the deals um, and just get really good products for a little discount. So, without further ado, the first product that I want to share with you guys is this Crabtree and Evelyn Harvest Hand Cream. So, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Crabtree and Evelyn has been around for a while, and I always remember it as more of a kind of older brand. I feel like my mom used their products and all that stuff, and I just felt a bit more of like a later, generation kind of company. But I feel like nowadays I'm really seeing they must have a new marketing plan or something, because I feel like they're really now targeting the younger generations, the millennials and the Gen Zers. And I will say I was so pleasantly surprised on the quality of their products. Um, I feel like I've just been seeing them all over Instagram. So many influencers are now working with them and sharing their products. So I definitely wanted to try some of their stuff when I saw that Verishop offered them. So the first one that I do want to share is the Harvest Hand Cream. I just had to grab it for you guys with my stockpile behind me. But this is the Gardener's Harvest Hand Cream. I feel like now that I am based in New York City, if you're also on, the Northeast, New England kind of area, then you know that fall is here and winter, that means, is right around the corner. As much as we might hate to admit it, I am not a huge fan of winter, but it's coming. And I will say this hand cream is absolutely going to be my savior. I tend to get really, really dry hands in the winter, especially with the wind blowing, especially in New York City, in between all the buildings. Some of the streets are just a wind tunnel, and it always ends up where my skin is super, super dry and sometimes gets cracked and bleeds. I remember as a kid, my hands would get so, so dry, they would crack and then bleed, and my mom would have to put so much Aquaphor on my hands all the time just because they would get so gross, and it was not cute and it also hurt. But this stuff is going to be my absolute savior. It smells really, really good. Also, it's kind of like a florally scent, but not too sweet. It's just like a nice subtle scent, because that's another thing. I don't want anything that's super, super fragranced, and I feel like I'm, smelling it all day. It really, really is like a nice light florally kind of scent without being so overpowering. But this stuff has sunflower oil, chia oil, and borage oil, which is really, really hydrating, while still being really, really lightweight. So this stuff is so, so silky and smooth and soft on your skin. And my big thing with any kind of moisturizer or lotion is there's nothing worse than when it's really, really thick and greasy and you can feel the residue like for hours on end, and you feel like you can't do anything, especially with your hands. If it's hand cream, you can't do anything after you put it on. You have to wait for a while. I will say this is the complete opposite of that. It definitely soaks into your skin right away. Another bonus is that it's a pump. I am a huge fan of any kind of pump application, because I feel like it's easy to apply and you're not sticking your hands into it and messing up any of the other product and bringing bacteria into it. So again, I also really appreciate that it's like that. And I feel like all of the hand creams creams I've used in the past have been tubes as well, and I just feel like it's so much easier. You don't have to like take off a cap, put it back on. It's just could not be simpler. So I'll show you the consistency of this hand cream. Put it on the back of my hand for now. But it's a pretty thick cream, but don't confuse being thick with like that greasy kind of gross residue. It's really, really moisturizing and blends in so nicely. So I'll rub it into my hands now, and you can see just how quickly it does absorb right into your skin. And it's such a nice pretty scent without being so overpowering, and is still really, really supple on your skin. Also, I will say there's absolutely no greasy residue. I don't feel like I have anything stuck on my hands. Sometimes I feel like I literally put some hand lotions on and then immediately have to rub my hands, like the palms of my hands, in a towel because I feel like I can't do that gross, greasy, leftover situation on the hands. And this does not do that at all. It absorbs so quickly right into your skin, and keeping it so hydrated and moisturized, without being like that thick, gross kind of feeling on your skin. And it also has just like a really, really nice scent. So this is a perfect cream that definitely is going to last me all winter long. Another thing is that it's a perfect size, and it definitely, a little goes a long way, so you don't have to use too much to feel that really hydrated effect on your hands. So it's definitely a worthwhile product. And again, if you guys purchase it now during this live stream, you do get it for 15% off. It's important to note that 15% off does not last forever, and it will expire after 30 minutes after this live stream. So you do have until 8:30 p.m. Eastern to get the 15% off on any of these products. So you do have a little bit of time, but not too much. So if you want to capitalize on the discounts for any of these pieces, then definitely consider it sooner rather than later. But I will tell you right now, Crabtree and Evelyn is absolutely killing it. I do have some of their other products that I've tried thanks to Verishop, and I really, really like them. Like really nice face washes as well. And another product that I do actually want to share with you guys is this Buff and Smooth Lip Exfoliator. This stuff is so amazing. Let me grab it for you really quickly. But this stuff is so perfect. I feel like if you're like me, again, with the winter months quickly approaching, I get really, really dry skin. I normally have combination skin, but in the winter it does get really, really dry and cracked and just all the gross things. But I used to always use lip scrubs that were like the sugar lip scrubs. And I feel like the issue with those is that I would need them because my lips would get really trapped in kind of that like cracked effect. And any lip product you put on top of that, like especially lipstick, doesn't go on as smoothly, which doesn't look that great, and then it's a whole situation. So I've always been through many different types of exfoliators. I never found the right one I liked. I feel like so many of them are the sugar scrubs that it's like you just dip your finger in and rub sugar all over your lips. And I personally hate that feeling because I feel like I get it in my mouth. I don't like the taste. I don't want that kind of stuff in my mouth. And I feel like it's really messy and just not my ideal situation. So I always ran into the issue of wanting to get all of the dead skin off of my lips, but not really liking the exfoliators and sugar scrubs that I was using until I discovered this Crabtree and Evelyn Buff and Smooth Lip Exfoliator. This stuff is so perfect because it not only has the exfoliating aspect to it, but it also has the hydrating effects of a chapstick. So, as you guys can see, first of all, the packaging is really fun. It's like a magnet, which I just think is nice and cool. But it definitely is. It looks just like a lipstick, honestly, kind of applicator. But it has little beads on the inside of it that don't come off on your lips, which I think is such a huge advantage because I don't, again, as I said, I hate having any of the like little beads on my lips getting in my mouth. Any of that, I'm not a fan. So this stuff is really nice because you literally just put it on like it's regular old chapstick, and the beads are working as you do it while also moisturizing with the balm that's located all around it. And you can't really see that well, but you can see some of the specks of the exfoliating aspect in it, and it really smooths it all out. It gets all the dead skin off while also hydrating your lips at the same time, um, which is really, really nice. I feel like I've never seen a product, an lip exfoliator that does both, exfoliates and also hydrates your lips at the same time. So I definitely would highly recommend this. It also smells really nicely and just like feels really, really good on the skin. And this is definitely something that I am going to be using all winter long. It's like the perfect size too to just throw into your bag, and it looks like a chapstick, so you can literally put it on whenever you want, and you're not gonna have to worry about like getting sugar all over your lips or anything like that, because it does stay within the balm, which is really, really nice added bonus. So both the Crabtree and Evelyn Gardener's Harvest Hand Cream and the Buff and Smooth Lip Exfoliator, two amazing Crabtree and Evelyn products that I could not speak more highly about and could not recommend enough. Really, really nicely. And then moving on into another lip product. So of course, after you buff and exfoliate your lips, then you are ready to put on any kind of lip product. And one that I've been absolutely obsessed with is this Cosas Wet Lip Oil Gloss. And this is so nice. I have seen Cosas products all over. They sell them at Sephora, and they are a clean beauty brand, which is another added bonus. But I was really, really excited to see that Verishop carries Cosas products because I wanted to try it out. So I was so pleasantly surprised with this stuff. I got this in the shade Jellyfish, and I am a huge lip gloss fan, but I hate anything that's really, really sticky, and I feel like my hair gets caught in it all the time. What's really nice about this is that it's a gloss, but it's also more like an oil. And by oil, I don't mean greasy, but the oil part out of it is really, really hydrating. So I got this. They have different colors. I got this in the shade Jellyfish, and this is there. It looks pink now. Honestly, it's because my big thing too is putting a nice lipstick color on. But I don't like, as I said, I don't love a matte look. I like more of like a shiny gloss look. So I'll put this lip oil gloss on top of any lipstick that I have. So like a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, the Pillow Talk one, you could add this right on top to give it more of a shine if you like a shiny effect. So I got the shade Jellyfish so I could do that because it's like the clear color. And I'll show you guys what it looks like on. Also apologizing now, but my ring light broke, so I don't have the best lighting right now, so bear with me. But this stuff, guys, is so hydrating and gives such a pretty shine while not being sticky at all. And it's really, really nice. So I highly recommend it. Jillian said I've seen this everywhere, just added to the bag. Oh my god, I know, I would see it everywhere. I feel like I see Cosas all the time. I never tried any of their products. When I saw it at Verishop, I was like, I need to try. And if you are a fan of lip glosses and like a shiny, sheer kind of look, I highly recommend this. You can wear this on its own. Also, this stuff is so moisturizing and hydrating. So it honestly is acting as a really pretty gloss, but also like a moisturizing chapstick, in my opinion, because it really does feel so supple and soft on the lips while still giving that really, really pretty shine. So again, if you guys prefer, I honestly kind of want to get this in other colors too, because they do have actual colors. Again, I just got it in like the clear color because I wanted to wear it on top of lipsticks to get rid of the matte effect and add a little bit of shine and gloss. But definitely want to purchase some of the colors too, just for like a nice little natural nude kind of lip, like a little pop of pink or whatever it may be. But it's seriously so moisturizing, not sticky in the slightest, and goes on really, really smoothly, and also lasts a while. I feel like there's so many lip glosses I've tried where you put it on and then 10 minutes later it's off, and you have to like keep applying it, and then you run through the lip gloss within like seconds. But this is not like that. It really, really does stay on for a long time, and a little goes a long way. You can build it, it's buildable, or you just do like one quick swipe and you just do like a little bit of shine. But as you guys can see already, it really, really added a nice, pretty shine to my lips. I don't have any color on right now, but it still does really give that really pretty, like, kissable, soft little lip effect. So could not recommend this enough. Again, Cosas is all clean beauty, which is also a great benefit. And anything that you guys purchase now during this live stream or until 30 minutes after will be 15% off, and it's automatically applied at checkout. So we love that. But again, I cannot recommend Cosas more. Great stuff. I want to try their concealer as well because I've heard wonderful things about that. But that is the wet lip oil gloss, and it really is exactly that. It's a gloss while still being an oil, so it's really going to give you that hydrating effect. So we love her. And then, oh my god, guys, my absolute favorite skincare product. It's kind of like a skincare product and makeup in one, which is a little added bonus, but I'm not kidding when I say this is actually my favorite product I own right now, is the Supergoop Glow Screen SPF 40. I'll grab it for you guys. But I am, first of all, I should preface that I'm a big skincare, beauty, makeup fan, and there are so many products out there, as I'm sure you guys know, and I have always been the kind of person where even if I find a product that I like, I still do want to try other things out there just because there's so many other options. I want to see, what other products offer and what other brands offer. So even if I do try a concealer and I use it until it's empty and I like it, I still like to usually switch to a different brand just to see what else, is out there, because there's literally endless options. So I always like to switch it up. But I will say, with this Super Glow Screen, I will not go to any other makeup primer. This stuff is so perfect. It's another clean skincare brand, which is amazing. And this stuff in particular is just gorgeous. So nice. My parents were in the city last weekend. We grabbed lunch, and my mom was like, "What are you wearing? What makeup are you, like, what foundation do you have on?" And I was like, "Oh, girl." She's like, "You're glowing." And I was like, "Oh, honey, I'm not even wearing any foundation. I literally just wear concealer and bronzer and stuff, but no foundation. All I use on, like, my actual all over face is the Super Glow Screen." So this stuff does not have a color. I'll show you guys what it looks like. When you put it on, it does look like it's like a nude color, but once you rub it in, it's not. It's more like a pearlescent glow without being glittery. I think that's a big thing for me. I never want to look sparkly or glittery, but it just gives you a really nice pearlescent glow. So as you guys can see, it looks like it is pigmented, but it's not. Once you rub it in, first of all, it's also really, really lightweight, so it's not going to feel like you have it on your skin. That's one of my biggest things. I hate thick, heavy, oily, greasy products. No. I mean, who likes that? No. This does not like that at all. It rubs in so smoothly, and as you guys can see, it doesn't have any color once you rub it in, but it just has a really nice, pretty shine. If you guys can see that within the light, it's like a radiant, it really is just a nice lit from within kind of glow to your skin. And what I love about this stuff is that, added bonus, it does have SPF in it. So if you guys know Supergoop, then you know their whole thing is SPF. So all of their products are going to have SPF in it, and this is a great way. I'm sure you guys you hear it all the time. SPF, SPF, SPF. It's so important to always be wearing SPF. Just incorporate it into your skincare routine as the last and final step in the morning. Even if it's raining, cloudy, overcast day, in the winter, no matter what, just always make sure you're incorporating SPF because it's so important for your skin, prevent the wrinkles, yada yada yada. You've heard it a million times, but it really is so important. So the great thing about this is that it already has the SPF in it, so you don't even have to worry about adding any kind of sunscreen on top of it or all of that. It's literally a 2-in-1 kind of effect. And what I love about this stuff is that it's really, really nice on its own. So even if I don't feel like wearing makeup for the day, I can literally put this on, and it still gives my skin such a hydrated, dewy, healthy looking glow without looking oily at all. It's never going to give you that oily, greasy effect. We don't want that. We don't need that. But it really does give you that really pretty, illuminated skin effect. And I'm just like so obsessed with it. And also another great benefit of it is that it's a really good makeup primer. So I have been going into the office, back into the swing of things, and I have been wearing makeup every day now, and I love it as a makeup primer. It really does set my makeup so nicely. My makeup lays perfectly on top, and it just gives a nice base for that glowy kind of makeup look. Um, the description says it's a lightweight pearlescent formula that hydrates the skin while acting as a luminous makeup gripping primer. So you don't even need to use it under makeup. If you don't want to wear makeup, you can wear it on its own, and it really does just give your skin a nice, pretty glow. Or, of course, you can wear it under makeup too, and it acts as a primer too, which is like really, really nice. And I will say my makeup lasts all day when I wear this. It truly does grip all of my makeup, and it just makes it look so, so pretty and natural. So I could not like this. Seriously, it's like my favorite stuff. Also, it's not very sticky or tacky. I feel like some of these products, like primers, can be really like that tacky feeling, and this is not like that. It really does smooth really nicely on the skin, and it's not sticky at all. As I said, as I'm going on and on, love a glowy, dewy look, skincare look, makeup look. If you are not a fan of the dewy, glowy look and you want more of a matte filter, no worries. Supergoop also has this same product, the glow screen, in a matte version, and that one's just called matte screen. So if you do prefer more of a matte makeup look, skincare look, no shine, no like glow, then you can opt for the matte screen as well, and it still again is going to have the SPF 40, which is a great added skincare benefit. But again, this is seriously like my favorite stuff. Also, a little goes a long way. I've had this for so long, and it's still not empty, and I feel like I just keep using it. Again, as I said, I use it literally every day, and you really do get your money's worth because it does last a while, and you don't have to worry about it running out anytime soon because a little goes a long way, and it's a really good size too. So, highly recommend this. I had used Charlotte Tilbury's primers in the past, and that was also like a glowy, illuminating kind of effect. Did not have SPF in it, and it definitely was more tacky and sticky. So, Supergoop is the winner in my eyes, and I seriously will not go back to anything else. And as I said, I am someone who likes to like switch things up. So, this is staying forever, and I cannot recommend this enough. All Supergoop products too are just incredible. I'm a huge Supergoop fan, and they're just like killing the game. I feel like nowadays, and for good reason. Their products are just so gorgeous. And then another product I want to share with you, that's another skincare product, is this Aloe Yoga Luminizing Facial Moisturizer. Guys, I had no idea Aloe made skincare products. First of all, I love Aloe for their athleisure wear, their workout clothes, their yoga pants, and all that kind of stuff. Great quality clothes. They're just absolutely killing it, and I just love their stuff. But I had no idea. I don't know when they started making skincare products, but when I saw this on Verishop, I was like, I need to try it because I love all of their clothing, and if their clothing is great, I might as well try their skincare products and see if they're holding up in that category as well. And I will say, guys, they are doing incredibly well in all aspects of everything they make. This cream is so, so nice. I'll show it to you guys now. So one downside I will say is that, as I said earlier with the Crabtree and Evelyn hand cream, I love that it's a pump, and I don't love any kind of product that's in a tub to whatever it is, pot, because I don't like the idea of like sticking your fingers in and getting bacteria in the product, but we can do without that anyway because this stuff is really, really good. But this is the Luminizing Face Moisturizer from Aloe. It is so hydrating and lightweight, but also like a really rich cream. So this is going to be my absolute saving grace come winter time. Right now, I've just been, you can use it AM or PM. Right now, I've just been using it at night just because it is a bit of a richer cream. So for me, I'd rather put that on at night when I really need the extra hydration to last me through the night and wake up with really glowy, illuminating skin. It sinks into your skin so quickly, it's not going to leave you with that greasy, oily effect. And it's really, really nice to apply as well. So honestly, guys, another thing with this stuff, a little goes a long way, and this is a big tube. I don't know if you guys can, or pot, I don't know if you guys can see it, how big it is, but it's like very, very big, and a little goes a long way. So while it is on the pricier side for a cream, or maybe it's like average large size price, it definitely, a little goes a long way. It's going to last you forever. So I honestly still have been using it just from the top. But I'll show you a little bit how rich of a cream it is. It's such a nice consistency. People always ask me about like the smells. It really doesn't have a smell, which is nice too, because I feel like anything that's super heavily scented gets sickening for me, and I don't want any of that. So I prefer things that either have a light scent or no scent at all. And this doesn't have a scent. It just kind of smells clean, if anything, just like a lotion. But it absorbs so nicely right into the skin. It's not going to leave you with that greasy effect. And oh my god, it just like seriously sinks right into your skin and leaves your skin feeling so hydrated, dewy, and really, really illuminating as well. Like when I put this on, as I said, I prefer to put this on at night and then wake up with it. My skin looks so refreshed and just so energized and not dull at all. Like it really gives a nice, pretty glow to my skin as soon as I wake up, which I love. And I feel like my skin, I wake up and my skin feels so bouncy, if that makes sense, and just not tight at all. It's very like moisturized, hydrated, just like really sinks it all in, and it lasts all through the night, which is so nice. It's really seriously very rich yet lightweight, which is one of my biggest things. Like I want, especially as we're going into the winter months with dry skin, I want something that's going to be very hydrating and rich, but not, again, that thick, gross, heavy feeling on my skin. So this does not leave me with that at all. Another added bonus is that all of the Aloe products are clean skincare products, so there's no chemicals or synthetic fragrances or anything like that. And I think they have other skincare products too, and I need to try them all because this seriously is like my saving grace, especially come wintertime. I am so excited to be having this. But again, if you guys purchase it now during this live stream, you get it for 15% off, and the same goes for anything that I have mentioned tonight already. And I do want to share that anything I mentioned in my past live streams, I've been doing this for a few months now, or anything I've mentioned tonight, if you want to go back and check, they're all saved under my profile on my favorites folder, so you guys can access those at any time just to see what I have featured, what some of my favorite stuff are from Verishop that I've found, and would recommend to you guys all. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I have another live stream next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern to share some of my other favorites that I have found and discovered at Verishop. But again, anything that you guys purchase from this live stream is going to be 15% off at checkout. No discount code needed. It automatically is applied at checkout. And you only get that discount up until 30 minutes after this live stream, so until 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So run, don't walk. But I thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your night, evening, day, wherever you are in the world. I hope you have a good one. Thanks.